You gonna cut to yourself?
Oh, geez. You know what?
No, are you busy? Okay.
I'm gonna tell you a story, Dana.
Okay.
I had the mics off.
Oh.
No, you didn't. I did.
Oh.
I had them on here on the computer.
Oh.
Because I don't know. So do you want to do that again?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay,
No. We're gonna do it again. Hold on.
Okay. Take two, guys.
All right. Okay. Whoa. Hello. Didn't see you there. Hey everybody. I'm Dana. I will be your pancake artist for this evening. Well, at least for part of the stream. And with me is my fellow pancake artist, Ben, who turned the mics on.
I did. That's a thing that I do. I had one job.
That's not fair. We just set up for like an hour. You had more than one job. So
real quick.
Real quick. There goes Ben.
Hi. Okay.
Oh wow. Blink and you missed him.
Yep.
So
that's all you get.
I'm gonna be making pancake art of your requests. I'm seeing some great requests in the chat right now. I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. I see character from Bob's Burgers and I see a Nutcracker. Those are both great because Bob's Burgers is great and Nutcracker is Christmas, and it is.
Is there something?
I hate to tell you, but it's not March anymore. It is now Christmas.
Did they ever do anything Nutcracker on Bob's Burger?
I don't know.
Is there a Nutcracker, Bob's Burger Nutcracker?
They had really great, or have really great Christmas specials though. I do kind of want to do a Nutcracker first and then hang tight, hold on near bottoms. I will get to Bob's Burgers, but I think we're going to start this off with something very classic. Nutcracker. Ben overhead if you would.
Absolutely.
Nutcracker.
There he is.
So
there they are.
So I'm going to be making this Nutcracker now. Hi everybody. I need to put my glasses back on. I can't see y'all. Wow, we got a lot of people here. Hello. I see some good requests. I see Grogu. I see Mando. I see Sam the Snowman from Rudolph. I see. I like the Christmas requests. Let's keep those coming. So I'm gonna do this Nutcracker, y'all. And you filled this so high. I'm trying to squeeze the air out.
That's
like all the way to the top.
That's right.
Okay. All right, here we go. Nutcracker. It's a very Nutcracker Christmas. Here we go. How is everybody today? Just put in a nut emoji if you're feeling cool, and put in a egg, like a cracked egg, if you're feeling not so good. Are you the nut today, or are you? Wait. No, I'm not gonna finish that. Are you? No, I'm gonna stop right now. I'm sorry.
Yeah, there's so many ways that could go wrong.
Jeez. I'm sorry, everybody. That was supposed to be wholesome. Are you the Grinch today, or are you Rudolph today? Lord have mercy. Stop laughing.
We're just talking about nuts, Dana.
Yeah, nothing else. He said there's so many ways. Good Lord. How are y'all doing? Cha-cha.
We're children, people. We are children.
Seeing Grogu requests. I'll make Grogu very soon. I think I'm going to do Bob's Burgers, Grogu. I'm going to do all that stuff very shortly. What is with the Nutcracker design? They all look so... Oh, Ben, could you plug me in?
I could.
Thanks. I'm not sure, but I think I need heat to make the pancake.
There we go.
So this is already getting humongous, because...
Surprise.
This is the worst inside joke, because every time it supposedly gets funnier, but also it just makes me embarrassed. I don't want to be one of those people that's like, oh, I can't fix my flaws. Instead, I'm always just like, oh no, I made the pancake really big. Everyone's like, wow, Dana, good job. But I'll work on it.
Ooh.
A short king. Because
this is a creative interpretation.
Yeah.
The batter looks really shiny today.
Yeah.
At least on camera. I don't know. I can't see the griddle from here.
What? Oh yeah, no, it's pretty shiny. I don't know what you did. Oh my goodness, Ben. Remember when we were talking about this yellow? I'm actually glad we saved it. This is a really fantastic gold color.
There we go.
Wow. Where you have 2 yellow. We have a kind of a hodgepodge today because if you guys haven't noticed, Dancakes actually streams pretty often, at least 4 times a week. Very rarely do we break that. I think the only time, I think we have a perfect record except for Ben when you had to like go bring things to your family in a time of great need.
Yeah.
Like that was like the only time. So yeah, we tend to have colors left over because no one is, or like these pancakes aren't for serving people food, you know, we're not handing these to someone to eat them. So it's okay if the batter is like a little old, not to say it wouldn't still be edible, it'd be fine. Like I could take a bite out of one of these and I'd be fine. But also it affects the art. You don't want the batter to be old because then you can run into some weird stuff that happens. The chemistry kind of gets off. You'll have this weird burning that happens.
It gets weirdly like splotchy
discolored
sometimes.
Yeah, it gets like weird pits in it.
Yeah,
that's the worst, is when like you make something, for some reason it's like the black and the dark brown, they just get crazy like splotchy and like there's like lots of pits in it and it just doesn't look good, especially when we're trying to make something look really professional and artsy and like we put a lot of time into it. So basically all I'm saying is we had a bunch of colors left over. So we've got a great hodgepodge of colors. We've got a few extra blues, a few extra purples, I guess, indigos. We got a few extra yellows. So y'all are gonna see some a little bit extra this Sunday.
Yeah.
Guys, I missed you. I wasn't here last Sunday.
Oh no.
Honestly, I just hit a wall and I was talking to Dan on the phone about some other stuff and I was like, man, I love the Sunday stream so much, but I feel like I'm going to collapse. And he's like, well, I've been out of the office a lot this last week. I'll do it. And I was like, thanks, man. And then I slept, but I did miss it. I woke up and I was sad. I was like, Sunday's when I do the stream. But I hope it was good. Ben says it went well.
Yeah, it went really, really well. I made a handful of pancakes. I made a really terrible Loki pancake. I don't know what happened.
I'd love to know like what that means. Like,
I mean, it was just like it was.
Did it just not look like
It just
him?
didn't look
Was
like
it
Loki. I don't
Oh.
like I don't know.
I don't mean to be rude, but that feels like that'd be such an easy face.
You would think so.
Right.
Like,
He's
like,
very iconic looking. He's got the
Yeah.
long hair. He's got the high cheekbones.
Yeah, it's a.
Did you take a picture?
I mean, it's on the video, so.
That's
Actually,
fair.
there's a picture. Dan took a picture because he did the pictures after I left. So yeah, it was. The rest of my other portraits were fine. It was
just Loki.
Just Loki. There's something happened, and I knew it was going to be bad, but bad. I mean, it's all relative. It was fine, but like, I knew it wasn't gonna be as on point as I would like, and while I was making it, but it's just like, we got a long list of pancakes to get through here, so I'm not gonna obsess over this.
You said this is low key terrible.
Mm.
Whoa! Stop me.
Choice Brands low key, the Kirkland or Members Mark, Sam's Choice low key. I think that's what we have.
All right, so for any of y'all not knowing what I'm making, I am making a Bob's Burgers character because that's technically, I think, the first request we got.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, I do think we had like several people asking for Grogu. And I'm starting to develop a soft spot for drawing Grogu because I've drawn it so much. That's like our new Elsa.
It really is. I mean, also the final episode of season 2 was yesterday.
Oh boy.
And
no spoilers.
well, yeah. I mean, well, I guess it was 2 days ago, so I'll still wait. I won't spoil it too much, but it was definitely a very emotional experience for Grogu.
Nice. Okay, so there is a Tina, who I love. I miss Bob's Burgers. I have Hulu now, so I guess I could watch it. I got really sad when they took it off of Netflix, because I used to only have Netflix. Hulu's amazing. I just got Hulu. I got it for like what was supposed to be just a free trial to watch the Animaniacs, and it's really great.
Did you hop on the $1.99 deal for a year?
No?
I wonder if they're still doing it.
What?
Yeah, well, it's $1.99 a month for a year.
I want it.
Yeah, and
I'm about to pay like $11 a month for it.
Yeah, it's not the commercial free one, but
Boo.
I think the commercial free was only $5.99.
What?
But it was like
well, that's good to know. My free trial expires tomorrow, so I will check it out.
Look into it, yeah, because you have to pay up front like for the entire year. But I was like, you know what?
I will do
25 bucks for an entire year. I'm
yeah.
I'm just gonna do that. I haven't even used it yet.
It's got Nathan for you on it, which makes me happy. It's also got it's got like a lot of those shows that are like good to put on while you're doing stuff. Like it's got My Strange Addiction, Gina Watches Hoarders.
Those shows are. My Strange Addiction is freaking wild.
My Strange Addiction is fantastic.
Yeah,
I always kind of wonder if those, like, I even feel kind of bad bringing it up on stream. Like, it's like, are those shows exploitative? I don't know.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't say they're.
I mean, those people consented to being on, so I don't know.
Yeah, they had to sign. I'm sure, and a lot of them are. I mean.
Oh, Nutcracker, by the way.
Yeah. I'm sure they're also curious. Like either they want help with their really weird addiction, or they want validation that it's okay. So.
Boing.
One or the other.
Unfortunately, my Nutcracker overcooked a little bit, so you can't see those nice little gold details, but that's okay. I'll pick up. I'll be better. Okay, so we've got Tina the Nutcracker here. Oops. Bam. Bet you didn't see that twist coming. Whoa. Nutcracker. Get it?
Dana's mic likes to cut in and out for some reason.
Is
it the? Oh, I hate when it does that.
What?
It's where the wireless keeps switching back and forth, being all weird.
Great.
On your mic, the channel, it's like it doesn't. Yeah. It's not the mic, it's the pack. Here, let's give you a different pack. And now it's not even, now you're completely disconnected.
Can they hear me if I yell?
Yeah, they'll hear you on my mic a little bit.
Help! Disconnected my mic.
Thanks for catching that there, Jeremy. Okay. All right. You want to swap?
Yeah. Here, let me get to the one real quick.
Mute it. As soon as Dana changes her pack out, you'll be able to hear her again.
I just got my heat turned on, so I'd rather do this and then put my mic on than
Yeah. Oh, hey, Sky Kid.
Sky Kid.
See, radio number 7. How are you guys? We are fantastic. Just
speak for yourself.
Just hanging out, making pancakes, drinking coffee.
Oh wow, we've got a crazy like green and then like a crazy dark green.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I made a. Actually, it's because our batter's kind of yellow. That's like one drop of the blue, so it ends up having a slight green tinge to it. So I don't know if any of y'all here that happened to see my stream on Friday, which probably none of you, because there's only like 15 to 30 people. But the pancakes I did were all blue, all different shades of blue. I didn't use any other colors. So.
All right, Eiffel 65.
Is that what? What? Is that? I don't understand that reference. And Dana made a reference to Eiffel 65, and I have no idea what that means. I think she's about to tell me though.
Oh, do I just click this?
Yeah, and then the little nub goes up top, towards the front. There you go. And then unmute yourself, and then you should be hot.
Test. Whoa. Hold on. It said. Test. Am I good?
Let me put the headphones on.
Hello, world.
I saw the meter move, so.
Cool.
Yeah, you're definitely, your mic is hot. Hot mic.
Cool. I said, all right, Eiffel 65, which, Ben, I thought you were a Todd in the Shadows boy. There's a one-hit wonderland on I'm Blue, Dabba Dee Dabba Die by the band Eiffel 65.
I haven't seen that episode.
That's so good. I love him. If you guys watch Todd in the Shadows on YouTube, he is my king.
I do love me some Todd. I went through a phase for like a month or two where I was watching a whole lot of Todd in the Shadows.
His videos are so bingeable.
Yeah, and I kind of ran through most of them, and I was just I wasn't seeing anything new to watch, so I was kind of backed off a little bit.
You guys ready? 1, 2, 3. Sorry, it's sideways, but doesn't go.
Nice. And little chubby cheeks.
Yeah, eyes got a little small, but that's okay. I think the eyes were fine, and then I made the head a little bigger because I wanted to babyfy it a little more.
Babies have bigger eyes though.
And bigger heads. I know, I didn't mean to throw the eyes out of proportion.
Sorry, it looks like Baby Yoda.
It does look good. It's not Yoda, Ben. Ben's never seen the show. It's a different boy.
The child.
All right. So I'm seeing some people say they'll send me a pic and stuff. Ben, do you want to, in the meantime, I'm going to scribble out a quick Grinch, but if anyone has donated, please feel free to also announce it in the chat, just so we can catch it.
Yeah, we got on the ticker on the bottom of the screen. If you we'll keep a running queue of all the requests, and we'll pick from those. But if you want to skip the line and just go straight to the front and get whatever you want, you can just go to that, use that link that's in the bottom there. Radio number 7, I have donated.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay.
I will get to that next. This Grinch will take me no time.
There we go. Okay, I see it.
What is it?
Doc Brown.
Oh, from the hit movie Back to the Future. Right?
Yeah. Classic 80s/early 90s cinema. And Robert Zemeckis says will not get remade as long as he's alive.
What an age. I was bad, and I stayed up late last night, mostly because my meds were making it hard for me to fall asleep. But with that precious time that one gains by staying up through the night, I spent it watching bits and pieces of the Lion King reboot because it fascinates me. We are in such a weird age for like, let's remake something, but awful. I mean, we had Cats, Lion King, basically all the Disney remakes. But I have Disney Plus, which I'm kind of ashamed of because I don't want to give them money. But I think I got it I got it exclusively to watch the reboot because I wanted to make my own opinions on it because I didn't want to see it in theaters. Again, not to give them money.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Oh my god, it's so
It's
bad.
bad. I mean,
So bad.
it's a shame. I mean, because like I like Jon Favreau as a writer and a director, and you know, like I say, they can't all be winners.
Yeah.
Even Jon Favreau screws it up because, like, I mean, he created and wrote all the episodes of The Mandalorian, and it's insanely good. All right, I got the reference. I'm gonna flip that one for you, Dana.
Cool.
Doesn't really need flip, but we might as well.
Might as well. It's the Grinch. Scary.
Actually, I can add that to the. Let's see, the Dancakes Studio, Google Photos.
Coloring on this one might be a little weird. My greens are opposite extremes today, which is fine. I like experimenting with stuff, but we're gonna see how that Grinch comes out. So did you send it to me? Is that what I just saw my phone ding?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, and who's this donation for, or request for?
This is
Who donated? I should say.
Radio number 7.
Radio number 7. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
We appreciate every little bit.
Wesley. Ah, you're the St. Louis boy.
Whoa!
Recognize that zip code?
Should we be saying that?
I mean, I'm not giving his zip code.
His address.
Yeah, it literally just said his first name and that he lives in St. Louis.
That is too much.
Yeah.
Who are you, the mayor?
Unless they happen to be the only Wesley in the St. Louis area.
So, Wesley, did you want both of them? I can do both of them, but Ben said you wanted Doc Brown.
I thought I said both, but yeah, I think it's
Both of them, okay.
yeah.
Thank you for donating. I will make this extra cool. Oh, Zemi Wolves is here. Hi.
Hey, what's up, Zimmy Wolves?
How you doing?
Oh, Pancake. Who'd want to fight, Pancake Simba or 2019 Simba?
Wait, what is it?
Who would want to fight, Pancake?
Gina! Pancake Simba or 2019 Simba sucks. You know that, Gina.
But it is like a real lion, so.
Barely. I mean, it's a pancake though. Did you?
What if 2019 Simba has a gluten allergy, has celiacs?
Wow.
We'd both, so that it's just like mutually assured destruction.
How would a lion develop a gluten allergy?
Listen.
What evolutionary purpose?
I mean, how would a lion become friends with a warthog and a whatever
Adoption.
Timon is?
Meerkat.
Meerkat. There we go.
Ooh, I think I'm gonna burn. I feel like, Ben, is there something you added that makes these burn quicker? They're getting discolored pretty quick.
Ah.
All of mine are discolored.
Interesting. Maybe.
The flour?
The flour. I wonder if the because I put the egg white in there to keep it so it sticks better.
Neat. That's fun.
Sky Kid's donation also received. Sky Kid.
Sky Kid.
We thank you. We will continue to thank you. You have been incredibly consistent. We appreciate it so much. Ooh, product low in stock. I gotta up our stock amount on our requests in our store here. Let's see.
think I have to sneeze.
Oh no.
It's coming. Oh boy. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. Okay, maybe not.
Sneeze was a lie.
I guess so. I hate that.
Diva always, like, I'm sure it's some psychological thing. I don't know where she learned this trick, but like if when someone's about to sneeze and you go achoo right before they sneeze, sometimes it stops you from sneezing.
Well, I've
And
just
it's
found that if you
infuriating.
distract them in any way, like if you're like, oh no, you're like don't sneeze or like something like that, I think it's just like, I don't know why sneezing becomes so optional to the human brain, but it just seems like there's like, because like I've had people be like, oh man, you're not gonna sneeze, and then it cancels it out.
That is infuriating.
It is infuriating.
Because sneezing, while disgusting, feels so good because there's usually a reason why you're sneezing.
Oh, I better fill in these eyeballs. This Doc Brown is like really sketchy. I hope it looks like his face is pretty intense here.
It's very intense. Yeah, I'm sure it'll look good enough.
Isn't this Rick and Morty?
Hey.
What?
Yes.
Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird that like one of the most popular shows on TV is basically like off-brand fan fiction?
Yeah, but I'm okay with it because it's funny.
Yeah. I'm not judging.
If it was bad, then I'd be like, this is dumb. But since it's not,
it's like a weird spiritual successor in
the worst way possible.
Yeah.
It's the dark universe
version. Exactly. It's like one of the universes they visit.
Yeah.
This is what Back to the Future is like.
It's the dark. I guess the dark multiverse would be the correct term.
Oops. I made skin tones a little too dark here for them. Oh well.
They got tan.
They got tan.
They just came back.
It's Christmas.
Came back from vacation.
Oh.
They went skiing. And got a tan from the reflection of the snow.
Ah, okay.
But of course, but they didn't wear goggles, I guess, because they don't have the tan line from the goggles.
We gotta figure this out.
Let's see. Ooh. Yep, gotta.
People are donating, huh? Hello, everybody. Thank you.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
I haven't had to do a double portrait in so long. I'm trying to remember how to do anything.
Got practice.
No.
Get good.
No. I don't. Double portraits are hard. That's okay.
Remember you do an event where like you'd have like 12 in a row?
Hey, let me just remember the time I was at a 4-hour event and every single one was a double portrait because people are sheep and they see the one person in front going, whoa, they got a double portrait. I know a person and I have a picture with them. I hope it's obvious I'm joking. I'm not trying to make fun of the nice people who want our pancake art at college events, but that one got under my skin. Mm-hmm. Like every single person for 4 hours. It hurt. That's one of the most painful events I ever did. Because like double portraits, you almost have to think twice as hard and move twice as fast. Of course, I don't know if I'm moving twice as fast, but...
Let's see.
It's because I'm rusty and I'm trying to figure this out.
Got it. You can do it, Dana.
Thanks. Oh no, I made his head really big. Dang it. That's okay.
Dana made somebody's head really big? What?
I know. Someone's gonna be like,
guys, Dana made a big pancake. Holy smokes. This is so unusual.
How many donations we got? Seems like there's a few people coming through.
Yeah. see here.
Jeremy asked if we saw something that he gave us.
I did not see the note. Let's see. Time to add more donation items to the store. We're down to 1.
Nuts.
Better order some. Here we go. Now we're back
How
up to
soon will it get delivered?
immediately. Looks like we just got 29 more delivered.
Whoa, sick.
Look at that.
Man.
Okay, I see. We got a stars donation. So, the ugly sweater, artist choice on the design, no
Sick.
reference. So,
Artist choice on the design. That's a fun one. Thank you guys for your donations.
yeah,
They're
thank you so
extremely
much.
appreciated. I said appreciated.
Both.
Yes.
Thanks to Zimmy Wolf, I'm also happy that the overhead's working.
Ugh. God, that was such a fun stream too. I was streaming on Wednesday, and my pancakes looked really good, and I was having a great time, but the overhead kept freezing, and it was the most frustrating. If you were at that stream, drop a snake emoji. Let me know, because y'all were troopers. It was so annoying. It was so annoying.
I've been there. It's something to solve at some point. We know why it happens. We just have to make sure we don't do that.
All right, so there is these two. I hope it looks somewhat like them. What's next? What's next, like in the order?
The ugly. I think the
You sent
Sky
me something
Kids
on
donation.
WhatsApp. Is that the?
Yeah, so that's Sky. The one I sent you is
Cool.
Sky Kids.
Cool. Did you flip it? No,
I
probably
did not.
It's a
I
link.
think I just sent you the link on that one.
Cool. So Sky Kit, I'm about to get on your request. Hey, Zemi Wolves was there.
Ooh, I didn't even look at it. That's gonna be a cool one.
Neat. Is this FNAF? No, this is not FNAF, I don't think. It is a guy with a bunny, right? Like that's a big ear on top? It's like a bunny scary mask.
It's
Scariest kind of
it's a
mask.
leaf. Or it could be both bunny ear
That's
leaf.
not a leaf.
It's is this Donnie Darko? Like
I don't know. I don't know. Sky Kid is fantastic, so I will make it for them. All right. I think Sky Kid said something like, could you scroll? I think Sky Kid said something like Dana can have fun with my request, or was it will have fun? Because if it's can have fun, I'm happy to mess with colors and stuff.
we'll have fun.
Gotcha.
So don't mess with the colors.
I will
dude.
not mess with anything then. It's cool that Gina dropped in. She's away right now.
She's all the way on the other side of the country.
Seattle.
She is super socially distanced right now.
Yeah. She actually is. I hope no one thinks she's just traveling for fun or because she's being very safe. She was actually really nervous to go because, traveling at all is scary right now. But she quarantined after she got there. She got tested yesterday, I think.
You can do everything you can do.
Yeah. So, yeah.
We're doing, let me see, let me look at the actual, it says, what are we doing right now? Let me look at the actual notes on the request, maybe I can. Mr. Corpse.
Oh. It's censored Gina saying shenanigans.
I think I know why.
I know, yeah. Wow.
We'll have to work on that filter a little bit.
Are our shenanigans that bad that it...
It's not the shenanigans.
I know.
That's the problem. It's what's in the shenanigans.
Pancake art.
Yeah. Would, let's see, would a wheelchair be too time consuming?
No.
No?
Not at all. Was that a donation, or are you just throwing that off the cuff?
I want to say I think that was off the cuff, but don't quote me.
Ben says it was off the... Ben, 2020. There. High school quote. I think something that's really cute was that my high school quote ended up...
Sorry.
It's okay, what's
It
up?
was, Mina is the one, from ooh, Turkey.
Neat.
That's...
Wow, these pancakes are cooking so quick and they're getting discolored so quick.
Turn your heat down.
I did.
Turn it down more.
No, it's they burn about as fast as they cook. I think it's an ingredient you put in.
Probably. I mean, yeah. I'll take the blame for this one.
As long as like I don't even.
That's the old batter. There's no new ingredient in there. I didn't add anything to that.
What's the old batter?
The batter you're using? The only new batter is the.
This was old batter?
That's half and half.
No. Okay.
The purple is new batter. The orange and the red.
I mean, if you look at it, it's the plain batter. And I'll look at this, but yeah, it's like this isn't cooked yet, but it like seems like it's discoloring, and I can smell it. And I'm only making a note of it so we can be like, what ingredient was that? Not because I'm trying to be like, hey.
Yeah, no, I got you.
Because I wonder what that is. I wonder if that's...
Might be, I added...
Ben got all crazy.
I added whey protein to try to make it...
Really?
Well, protein adds structure, so I was trying to make sure the pancakes stay together.
Wow.
And maybe that was a mistake.
Way to go.
Okay, so we had a STARS donation for the wheelchair.
Cool.
So I'm gonna...
Do you want someone in the wheelchair? Do you just want a wheelchair? I take it it's a wheelchair, but you know, feel free to be specific if you have a picture or anything.
Yeah, if you have a reference, but I'm gonna send you a reference.
Maybe it's just symbolic. It's just a... Sky Kid, I'm sorry this ear is so little. I hope this looks right. I feel like, man, this one's hard with like, it's half of a skull lined up with a face. And then there's like this big thing of hair on top. I hope it looks okay. I mean, Sky Kid is...
Hi, Bobby in the shop's here.
Bobby in the shop's here.
Says, hi, Dana.
Hi.
How are you?
I am pretty okay, I think. I slept until 3 o'clock the day before yesterday. But then yesterday I slept until 4 o'clock. So,
man.
I think
Are you staying up late too?
I mean, not really. Like, yes, okay, both nights I went to bed around 3, but that's still like 12, 13 hours of sleep. Like, I think my body has just been dying for a break. And once I drove Gina to the airport, and then Friday and Saturday are my days off, and then I like barely got out of bed for the whole day. Like, I worked on some stuff, but I was just like, I'm just gonna take it easy. And I'm honestly really glad I did, because, you know, sometimes your body just needs that. It's just like, yeah. So yeah, it probably sounds like not that crazy because I stayed up so late, but at the same time, like, I would wake up after 9 hours of sleep and then just pass out for like another 4 hours. It was weird.
I understand. I have the urge to do that a lot, and then I just force myself not to.
See, like, I don't know. I feel like I just worked really hard last week, and then as soon as Friday rolled around, I was just like, all right, I'm gonna give myself this. And then I just woke up like yesterday, and it was just 4 p.m. And of course I got like an hour of sun and the sun went down. And then that's why it's so hard to go to sleep, is because like, I just woke up and it's been night the whole time I've been awake. So it's not like it being night makes me want to fall asleep, you know?
Yeah, oddly enough, because I have a habit of staying up way too late.
No.
Yeah. I'm a night owl by nature, so like if I don't have anything dictating my schedule, that's where I tend to gravitate towards. But yeah, these Sunday streams tend to help reset me.
That is very true.
Because well, first off, I have to get up even earlier because I have to take my partner to work.
Radio 7, by the way. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, these are just burning. I like this one though, and I hope you like it too. It's just I lost all my colors.
Well, shoot.
You had to get creative.
I did, didn't I?
I mean, it's not terrible. It looks pretty good.
We'll fix it in post.
Yeah. Maybe I'll just well, no, I don't want to draw over it. I mean, it's still good. It's just more muted colors. So I'll take it.
It's desaturated. It's like putting the vintage camera filter.
Yeah, and that was me like turning it to like 150, so it could sit at like 150. I love it, and my girlfriend will too. I'm glad. Thank you for the donation. Really appreciate you. I like how Doc Brown's expression came out. I'm happy with that. Very Doc Brown expression. Yeah, Gina says looks vintage. True. Okay, so
no whey protein.
Are we sure that's it? It's not more flour or anything?
I don't think it's the flour. I think that's probably it.
All right, Sky Kid, here we go. 1, 2, 3. See, that just cooked, and it's that red. You can't see it on camera, but it's brown, like it browned. See that? And that just started cooking, and it's set like 230 at most, 240. But I like that. I don't mind how that came out. Sky Kid, I hope you like it.
Yeah, they're darker and real, and they look a little better they look a little less.
They do look better on camera, which is good. That's all I care about, you know. But all right, so the next one, yeah, Sky Kid, I'm glad you like it, and I hope he does like it. As in, apparently it's a present to somebody. Cause Sky Kid's always getting people Pancake presents because they're a gem. All right, now we've got a wheelchair. I can do that. So they did clarify just I know they
they said any wheelchair. I sent you a reference. That wasn't the reference. So if you're like, I don't like this wheelchair, you could have picked a different one. But now that you've already started, it's too late.
Yeah. It's funny. It says the same issues as like cars. There's that perspective.
Yeah, I tried to.
So like I just like free-handed that pedal, and then I was like, uh-oh, that doesn't match my perspective.
I tried to pick one. Like I knew I tried to pick one where the perspective wasn't too intense, because there's definitely some where I was like, oh boy.
Yeah, this isn't terrible.
I wonder if we add some white to the plane, if that would help.
I mean, I can also just like, I would say I'd deal with it, but you know, I'm worried about Dan's stream tomorrow. I could try a long form pancake to see how it cooks, but these really are burning quick. Let me try something. So with this wheelchair, I'm going to use the drip cut to border it so we know that we've got only the new batter.
Gotcha.
And we'll see how that works, because it could be the old batter. The old batter does do this. I've just never seen it this consistently.
Yeah.
You know? And again, I don't really care. I can deal with it. I'm just worried about Dan's stream. Which, by the way, if you guys want to watch Joy of Pancakes, tomorrow at 1 o'clock Central Standard Time, Dan will be making art pieces like the ones you see behind me, or whatever he wants, you know, he picks the theme.
Yeah, it's a stream. It's a stream for everybody, but it's also a stream for us where we get to sort of spread our wings, so to speak, and make what we feel like making, which sometimes is what people want. Because somebody's like, I don't know what to make. What do you guys want me to make? But a lot of the times it's just like you got an idea, like, and you feel inspired to do something, and so we get to do it.
Yeah, we just get to have fun.
So you all get, yeah.
Not that we're not having fun right now, but it's more like I don't need to look at a picture. I can just freestyle something.
I'm usually looking at a picture.
Yeah, we all have our different styles. That's why I said I like to freehand whatever comes to mind, or even take ideas from the chat. Ben more has a bunch of images and is ready before he goes, and then he makes whatever.
Yeah, I'll either have an original image that I've already made. It might be like a mosaic of something that I just kind of threw together to give myself an idea, and something to serve as inspiration, and then I interpret as I go. Let's see, Sky could ask a question. Let's see, I'd like to put your social media on the Mr. Corpse Presence. Do you have a social media handle? That's no sketchbook needed.
Wait, mine personally?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's no sketchbook needed. All one word, all lowercase. Why mine? Oh, okay, cool. I mean, I guess that would be a silly question if they were asking what our handle was, because it's all over.
Because they're already here.
Yeah. And it's plastered on the video. So yeah, it's no sketchbook needed. And also, if for some reason you can't find it, if you go to Dancakes, like on Instagram or something, I'm all over that too. Like, you can click on a video that's mine and I'll be tagged. Follow me for art, I think.
Question mark?
Follow me for comics in which I posted something last night that I drew on an Instagram story, and I was happy with it. Like, you know how you can draw on Instagram stories?
Mm-hmm.
I draw on those when I'm talking on the phone with people to help me, like, focus.
Interesting.
Yeah, and I drew one while I talked to my Nana, who I talked to for a while because of her dementia. She just kind of repeats herself over and over and over, but that's okay.
No Twitter accounts? You don't have a Twitter, do you?
No, sorry. Go ahead and tag Dancakes for Twitter. I'm all over Dancakes' Twitter, but no, I'm not a Twitter kind of person. Do we have anything after the wheelchair? Oh, wait, what?
Donation.
Why do we have 2 links on the wing? Yeah, this was before the wheelchair, I think. Ben?
Which one? Oh.
Sorry about that. Well, whoever is getting this anime character, I'm on it.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure if that came in first or not, because it was the wheelchair was a Stars donation. So.
Oh, okay.
It's
I got you.
a little bit harder to keep track of.
That's okay. Appreciate you donating. Whoever sent in this anime request, feel free to shout your name out. I will say, hey.
I think that might have been Mina.
Oh, Mina. Cool. Okay, this is kind of a hard one. Let me mirror this.
Yeah.
Ugly sweater and Mina's donation. Okay, I'm gonna do that anime character, and then I will do the ugliest Christmas sweater. Alrighty, here we go. Is this wheelchair almost done? No. Alright, let's see what I can do size-wise with this. Turn my heat down. Hey, what does it mean if it's really hard to turn the steering wheel? Does that just mean I need more steering wheel fluid?
Potentially. Either means you're low on power steering fluid, which may mean you have a leak.
I think I do have a leak. My car's been dripping.
And then the other worst thing is that your power steering pump has gone bad, which would be, so number 1 is better than number 2, but at the very least you need to be topping it off if it's a slow leak, and if it's a big leak, then you need to get it fixed.
Okay.
Because eventually, if you run low on power steering fluid for too long, then your pump will go bad.
Then you can't steer.
But you're gonna wreck your arms or get really swole in the process. Because it gets really, it's like when if your car dies when you're driving down the highway, you know, and you try to get off on the shoulder. It's really hard because you can't turn the wheel.
Yeah, it's really difficult to steer right now, and it just started the last day or two.
Yeah, I'd probably go to Walmart ASAP and get some power steering fluid, or check it first. But
how do I check something like that?
there should be a reservoir and a little dipstick, similar to oil. It's usually a very short plastic dipstick.
Gotcha. I hate car stuff. I hate doing it. I always get overwhelmed.
I understand that. The only reason I know anything about cars, I'm a YouTube mechanic, so that's how guys. I didn't start working on my own cars until I was mid-20s. Like I was just like, I don't know anything. But then I changed. It's like I started changing my own oil, and I was like, oh, this isn't that bad. And then it was just like other stuff started going wrong. I was like, I just look it up on the internet, and somebody's had that problem before.
Once or twice.
Yeah, and before long, all of a sudden, it's like, oh wait, I know things now.
I like this pose. This pose is coming out cool.
Yeah.
I wish times like this, that's like, man, if I was rich, I would never do anything on my car. I'd just give it to somebody. I don't know why. It just like, there's something very overwhelming about, this is a vehicle that I drive at top speed, and you want me to put this stuff in? You want me to put this stuff in? Okay. Like, you want me to like edit this vehicle that does these insane things. Like, I'm already weirded out enough that I'm expected to drive. I love driving, don't get me wrong, but the fact that we just put regular civilians in 1-ton tanks that move at a zillion miles an hour is already kind of surreal. But like, now you want me to fix it?
See, I'm the opposite, because like, I don't trust other people to do it well, because I've had too many times where like I took it to get the oil changed. I mean, that's part of the reason why I started changing my own oil.
Yeah, but if I was rich, I could just pay them whatever to do whatever.
I mean, yeah, but like I took it to, Jiffy Lube, which, not a sponsor for sure. Don't take it.
This episode was sponsored by AutoZone.
Get in the zone. And they
Please sponsor us.
And they my car had it's called a drop-in filter, where it's like the oil filter is under the hood, and it's just like a cap that pops off, and you can pull the filter out. It's got a little handle on it, and you just drop the new one in. Really simple, straightforward, but the little top plate has a rubber O-ring in it to keep the oil from leaking out. And if the O-ring isn't set and isn't there or isn't set in place correctly, it won't hold oil. It'll just leak out everywhere. And like, I didn't know anything. Like, and I was just like, I was leaking oil like crazy, and I could not figure it out. My cousin even tried to help me out, and like, we changed the oil pan gasket and all this other stuff, which was completely unnecessary, because it turns out when they put the top plate back on the filter housing, the O-ring wasn't set in the groove, and it was like outside. It was like getting pinched. It wasn't sealed. It wasn't sealing. So it was like, if I would have just looked under the hood while my car was running, I would have saw the oil just pouring out of the freaking filter housing. And I was like, okay, well, apparently I can't trust other people to do stuff to my car.
Nice. We love a lack of trust for
There's been other
people
stuff.
not doing their jobs well. It's my favorite part of living a life where I have to like pay people for things. Dude, why? Dude, I don't mean to be like we live in a society, but we do when it comes to like paying people huge amounts of money for doing things wrong. Like, just this year, the amount of medical malpractice I've had, like paying thousands of dollars to like go to a doctor just to have them screw me over even further completely unnecessarily, is like, why did I even pay to be here? Like, why is anyone paying you guys the big bucks? You don't deserve it. My doctors literally poisoned me at one death, but they made it so I couldn't sleep for like a month for more than like 2 hours a night. And they were like, oops, did we do that? We don't need to refund you. And I was like, no, you will. And they were like, I don't know. It's like, why can't you trust anybody?
Yeah.
That's the big question. Why can't, when did we learn to not trust? This is deep right now.
I think the biggest thing is like, it's not the fact that people make mistakes.
Right.
It's when
So they won't own them.
Yeah.
These legal reasons. That's what happened with the doctor thing. They were like, we did everything right. I'm like, no, you didn't. I Googled what you did, and it was wrong. Like, I can go on Google and be like, should you give penicillin to a mono patient? And it's like, no, but you guys gave me penicillin, and it, wheelchair. And it destroyed my, like, body for a month. And they were like, oops, but not oops, because then you could sue us. It's like, if it was human, and it was like, oh no, we really screwed over this patient. Let's refund her and then do whatever we can. Instead, they were like, we didn't do anything, so go away. But also pay us for giving you that terrible stuff that we did.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off if I cut you off.
No, I think I said.
Don't get me. Don't go to urgent care. Me and all my friends hate urgent care.
Sometimes it's all you got. Better than nothing, but sometimes not.
Make sure to look things up. If a doctor says to you what they said to me, which is, we tested you and you tested negative, but we're gonna treat you like they literally were like, you tested negative for strep throat, but we're gonna give you strep throat medication. And I was like, what? And they're like, yeah, we're just gonna treat it like strep throat. Google it, because if I would have Googled it, I could have saved myself a month of agony. Wheelchair. I really like how that came out.
Yeah, it's nice.
Very cute. Ben, do you have any interest in hopping on soon?
Yeah, you can hop on whenever you're ready.
Cool. Do we have any more donations, or can I freestyle something?
Let me see.
Or take a request?
Let me refresh. Doesn't look like there's any new donations.
Throw out some requests, guys.
Unless there's some stars donations, which Jeremy's keeping track of those. So.
I should probably turn my heat up.
Oh yeah, you mentioned me, and I need to share this story on my story.
I kind of want to make a Rudolph. If no one has any request that I'm like, oh man, yeah, that one. Natalie, you're very welcome. I'm glad you think so. Someone said Greninja, that's a cool request.
Oh, I'm on the Dancakes Instagram. I don't want to. It's already on the Dancakes story.
I think I'm gonna do a Greninja, and then a Rudolph, and then Ben, if you could take over.
Absolutely.
Cool. And just have whatever request you want to make in mind, so you can like hop on in like 2 seconds.
For sure.
Greninja time. Greninja and Smash Bros. Greninja is a Pokemon that looks like a ninja, but it's a frog.
Whoa.
And it's got a scarf, but the scarf is just its tongue. Which, like, okay.
Let's see.
Cool enough design.
Oops. No, I don't want to do that. Discard that.
Oh, Jeremy, thank you. Duh. Ugly sweater. I'm so sorry. Whoever asked for the ugly sweater. I'm gonna make that. I'm so sorry for almost forgetting that.
Yeah.
Sorry, y'all.
He rang the bat phone.
Just... I'm gonna draw one I saw at Walmart.
Ooh.
That I honestly thought about getting. Because I have a cat now.
How's that going?
She's wonderful and insane. She's very insane.
She's a cat.
She's just, well, she's a kitten. So she's like a cat, but like even crazier. And, yeah, she's nuts. I send Gina like voice messages of her just being like, meow, 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 meow. And she talks to me, like I'll just be like, hi, are you crazy? And she'll be like, meow. I'll be like, oh yeah, do you have anything to say on the record? And she's like, meow, 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 meow. And I'm like, okay, thank you. And she's just like, she gets the zoomies at like 3 a.m. and she pounced on my head the other night while I was falling asleep. That made me mad.
Our cat, Stevie, loves yelling.
Mm-hmm.
She just, it's very recent too. Because
I think they just discover their voices at some point.
I don't, because she...
In fact, I'm going to draw myself in this sweater.
Ooh. Because she'll, cause a lot of times, like, we think she's yelling, like, because she's also very food-centric. Like, she's always wants food. Even if she's got food, like, she'll have a ton of food, like, dry food, wet food, all of it. It's like, she's set. But she's still like, if you go into the kitchen and like grab something out of the pantry or whatever, she's like, food? Huh? You get food for me? And
she's like, please help, I'm starving.
Yeah. But then other times she just yells and you're just like, we're in here, Stevie. And then she'll just come running in there and like jump up, and lay next to you. But it's like, you know where we are. We shouldn't have to.
Yeah, no, Banjo does that. She'll just scream and I'll be like, what? And if I walk in, she's just in a room like, like no reason. She doesn't want anything to my knowing.
Well, it seems like our cat, she wants attention of some sort. Like but it's like, so we'll yell, like literally she'll be in the, like across the house and be like, we'll just yell, we're in here, Stevie. And we have to do that a few times. And eventually she's like, okay. And she comes in and she'll like jump in the couch and just like start laying next to us. And she's one of, I think cause she's like she's not a purebred. She came from a shelter, but an Egyptian Sphinx. That's at least the dominant breed.
Wait, she's like Sphinx, like.
I think that's the name of
with hair.
No, not.
Because I have
Egyptian,
a hairless Sphinx.
Oh shoot! I'm getting my names mixed up here.
I was gonna say.
Egyptian Mao.
Oh, see, okay.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, because you've seen Stevie, like this.
I don't think I have.
Yeah. Well, that looks almost like that's Stevie right there.
Nice.
So I'm probably more like that, but yeah. So and apparently they're very like they tend to whenever they like cuddle or whatever, they tend to like push really hard against, like they'll flop really hard against you and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very adorable. And she loves belly rubs so much.
Cats who love belly rubs are just peak cat.
Yeah, luckily both of our cats love belly rubs.
Well, I've found too that it helps if you like get them used to it. So like Bowie, we had my old cat. We had him since he was a kitten, and he would like kind of do the thing where he'd try to bite you if you touched his tummy, but like never like seriously, like never like he was like distressed or anything. And so I just keep rubbing his tummy, and then eventually he'd start asking for it. He'd start laying down and like showing his tummy, and then I'd scratch his tummy and he'd let me do it.
Yeah.
And I think because I know one thing is that like cats treat people like kittens. Like cats view people as other cats. And so one thing that cats do with other cats is if they go for the tummy, then the reason the cats bite back is because they're trying to tell the kitten like, no, that's not, you don't touch that. Like people don't like when you touch their tummies.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they groom you too. That's why they lick you and stuff. Because they kind of treat you like this pathetic, weird, hairless cat that they're like, they're trying their best.
Let me clean you.
They're trying their best, man. They don't know any better. They're just weird, upright cats. And I think that's really interesting. Like dogs apparently view us as a different species, as a different thing, but cats, it's just like, yeah, this is my weird, giant, hairless cat in my clan, Ben.
Well, like dogs, we're like these we're like wood elves to them. Like we lived for like 700 years, and like
Yeah. Well, I think one of my favorites was there was this comic strip that I saw when I was a kid, and it's an old lady. She's got a cat and she's got a dog, and she's feeding the cat, and or no, she's feeding the dog, and the dog says, "Wow, she feeds me and cleans me, and she keeps me safe, and she dotes on me constantly. She must be a god." And she's feeding the cat, and the cat says, "Wow, she feeds me, she cleans me, she dotes on me endlessly. I must be a god." And I honestly, that stuck with me. It's like, yeah, you nailed it. But yeah, I love Banjo very much. It's really good too. Like one of the reasons I was excited to get a cat is like, especially right now, it's good to have activities and things that bring you back to reality. So like, I think I'm doing what a lot of people are doing, and that's like looking at their phone pretty constantly, finding it difficult to focus because you don't feel like you get any adequate not work time. You don't get to go to bars, you don't get to like go to parties. So, when you're working, you're like, ugh, and when you're not working, you're like, ugh, because you don't get to do anything. And so having a cat is great because it's just like I can be in this world of like anywhere ranging from bleakness to just boredom. And then it's like, oh, my cat brought me her fish. Aw, okay, let's play. And then you find yourself playing with a cat for 20 minutes where all you're thinking about is, wow, look how high she can jump. And then that's good for your brain. It's good for your brain to break,
Or why is there a dead bird in my kitchen?
See, she doesn't go outside. Except when I walk her. All right, are we ready?
You're ready.
It's a big one. I think this is for Natalie. Natalie, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, neat. I like that one a lot. I wish that fire stuck out a little more, but that's okay.
Yeah, both our cats go outside, so I'm pretty sure Stevie's the one that does all the murdering. Jiggle, we know Jiggle hunts bugs. We know that.
Bug collector.
And like.
That's so cute.
One time.
I'm sorry, really quick. Darius, I already made the Grinch. So there's that.
Nice.
But Ben's about to jump on for me, so I think I'm gonna do Greninja.
Yeah, Mina was the anime one. Natalie was the wheelchair.
Oh, I'm sorry. Mina. This is for Mina. I'm sorry. Thank you for your donation. Ben, go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're fine. Yeah, because Jiggle, I mean, he hunts bugs for sure, and also because like one time he came into he caught a cicada.
Good for him.
And he.
Oh, these things are loud and scary.
Exactly, and here's the crazy. He comes into the house, and like I'm in the office working, and it's like 2 a.m. I don't know what I was doing, but like he walks in there, and I just hear this really loud buzzing. Yeah, and it sounds but Jiggle's mouth is closed.
No.
Yeah, and it's coming from inside Jiggle's mouth, and he's just walking around all cash, like maybe he liked the way it felt. I have no idea. And then he's just like, bleh, and the cicada just comes out and it starts flying around the room.
Fantastic. Ben, now it's your turn to play.
Yeah.
Now you put it in your mouth.
Oh, I had to catch it and.
That's hilarious.
And then there was another time, I didn't witness this one, but Diva saw it. He came in the window, and because they go outside through our window. That's their door.
That's cute.
And
whatever works.
Yeah, well, I mean, we actually, to the point, like they were using the window so much, we actually put a cat door in the window. So
cute.
So that way they can just always, they can go in and out whenever they want, even if we're not in the room, and they do. But he caught a praying mantis.
How do you catch one of those things without killing it like instantly?
It was a lot. He brought it inside the sunroom, and they were like battling.
Cats are something else.
Yeah, because like I guess it pinched his nose or whatever, and like he threw his head back and stuff, and like the praying mantis is holding on, and he slammed it onto the ground. And yeah. And Diva just walked away. She's like, I'm gonna let you take care of that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna deal with this.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
And
Banjo, my favorite thing about her is she knows how to play fetch. She just started the other night. She just brought her favorite fish. It's like this realistic fish plush. It's so funny. It looks like it's printed on like it's a real fish, and she loves it. She just carried her fish over to the bed, and I threw it, and then she immediately ran away and grabbed it and brought it back. And I noticed she would like drop it in front of me and just kind of look at me, and then we just play fetch all the time. Like she gets it now. Well, and I think it was born of accident because like she loves bringing toys to our bed, almost as if to say like, because like, you know, now like with COVID and everything, we hang out a lot. Like we'll just like sit on the bed and draw and stuff, and I think she's seen that as like the hangout place, and so she brings her toys and she leaves them there. But with her fish, it's like there's almost like, I think we both kind of got the idea at the same time, because she just like drop it and look at me and I'd throw it. And I've played fetch with her for like 30 minutes before, and if I'm not paying attention, like there was one time I was like looking at my phone and she like stepped on my phone and she just kind of like looked at me. Yeah, exactly.
We're busy.
Really wanted to play, and it was really precious. It was just like, all right, I have a cat that plays fetch, and yeah, it's very cool. I really like playing with animals. Like I like, you know, like dogs that are really playful, or like my old cat was really playful. Rest in peace, Bowie. I miss him very much. He was one of the most playful animals I've ever met, and I love it, and so I'm really glad that Banjo's playful. We can play for like hours, and she'll actually like bother me when I'm trying to work. Like she wants to play so bad, and I can tell, and she's like trying to goad me into it.
Does she like catnip? Have you tried catnip?
We haven't yet. It's not really, you're not supposed to for real with like cats under a year old, and she's only 6 months. So I've thought about it.
I've never heard that.
I read it. Maybe that's me being overprotective.
They generally don't develop a reaction until after 6 months of age.
I just read on the back of the toys I got her, because the fish she likes is a catnip fish, but we just didn't put catnip in it.
Because they can eat, because like we Jiggle, Stevie has almost no reaction to it whatsoever, but Jiggle loves it so much, and like he eats it. Like apparently, it's catnip it's actually in the same family as mint.
Interesting.
And so like, and they can eat it. It's perfectly fine, because you can buy like little shakers of catnip, and you just literally just shake it on the ground.
It on their food.
I mean, what I do is, so you're supposed to like, if you like activate it, like you rub it in your hands, and like, so I'll just grab a handful of it and just rub it in my hands, sprinkle it all over the floor, and then he just starts licking the floor, and then eventually after like a minute of that, just like sniffing and licking, he starts to like flop and roll around in it.
I can't wait to see Banjo do it.
It's
honestly.
And he loves it so much, and I guess apparently it's actually it's you know, catnip's actually, it's not bad for cat, like it's because I guess they do need some greens in their diet, but obviously not much, if much at all, because he eats grass too. Like there's a few plants outside in particular that he just loves eating, and then of course you can actually buy cat plants, where it's like this is guaranteed safe for your cat to eat.
I'm gonna film myself flipping this. I think it's gonna be cute. All right, here we go. Oh no, arm is stuck. Gosh darn it. Hold on. I hate that. I hate when there's just like one part that's not ready.
What's up, Butterstick?
Boop. Merry Christmas.
You spelled Mary wrong.
Meowie, like a cat.
I don't get it.
Oh. I saw this at Walmart though, so that was fun. Ugly Christmas sweater. I hope it's okay that I put it on in pancake form.
Looks great.
Awesome. Yeah, thanks for being patient. I'm sorry I almost missed it. Things are just a bit chaotic because we get requests through our website, we get requests through the chat. Ben, are you ready?
I'm ready if you're ready.
Cool. Ben's taking over, guys. Throw him some requests.
I'll do my old man groan as I get up.
Let me really quick.
I'm gonna clear off the table too here.
Okay. You do that for a second. I'm gonna redo this flip because one, the griddle was messy, and also it's stuck, so I didn't get a very good video.
Actually,
Messy.
I'm gonna go use the little boy's room real quick.
Okay. I'll probably just freestyle something really quick then, unless you guys have any quick requests. 1, 2, 3. Bazinga. All right, I need more plates. Gina, should I have bought it? I feel like I should go back to Walmart and get it. But you won't get to see me in it. Guys, everyone, Gina is lame. Drop a snake emoji. Well, no, because I don't want to call her a snake. Drop a cat emoji if Gina is lame, because she is not in town. I miss her. She's very pretty. I really like this pancake. It is very cute. I like that I drew the sweater first and then I drew myself in it, so it just looks massive. Looks like, or it sounds like Ben's almost done, so I'm going to flip Greninja. But guys, any requests you have for Ben, he can take whatever. Jeremy, could you drop the list? Oh, hey Wella. Wella, did you see my Meowie Christmas sweater?
What's up, Wella?
Yeah. Hi Wella. Yeah, Gina, Banjo would love the dangly things. Because, yeah, the original sweater, I kind of simplified it on the pancake, but the sweater from Walmart had it was, the reason it was an ugly sweater to me is because it just had, like, bells strung in random places. It was so funny, like big bells. And, yeah, I'm sure if you had a cat, they'd love it. Maybe I'll go check it out. Maybe I gotta get some stuff from Walmart on the way home anyways. Or at least soon, so I'll do that maybe today. Greninja.
You gotta get some power steering
Bam.
fluid.
Oh, that's true. Here I
That's-
am thinking that I need to return my RC car.
Mhm.
And you're just like, no, also your car, your real car. I like
Yeah.
this Greninja. That came out way cleaner than I thought it would. All right, guys, Ben's taking over. Hit him with requests.
Smack me in the face with all those requests.
Man, that's really unexpectedly clean.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
All right. So let's see here.
Guys, drop a dog emoji if you're excited for Ben to make pancakes. I asked Jeremy too to drop the list.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. It's just.
Oh, he dropped it? Oh, cool.
Yeah, Jeremy's on it.
Oh, I did say I'd do Rudolph. That's a good one. I saw someone ask for Nathan Drake. Hi, Xavier.
I do love. I saw the Garfield one in my. That's from
Garfield?
I do love Garfield eating lasagna in particular.
Guys, remember you can jump to the front of the line and get your request prioritized if you donate, which I believe all the information is sliding across the stream right now.
Here we go. I've got my reference.
Do you have a pocket towel?
I don't.
Here you go.
Thanks. Here, if you
Why do I actually kind of want this preserved? This is so cute. I just like it. Oh, yeah.
If you want to toss the batteries in the charger too. Take my keys out of my pocket here so I can actually easily fit my towel in, my pocket towel in said pocket. All right, so here we go.
Oh, you're getting dog emojis.
Oh, heck yeah. What was the dog emoji for?
People are excited to watch me make pancakes now.
Oh, nice. I'm glad you all are excited. I'm excited to be making pancakes.
There's one light not on.
Oh, whoops.
Got it.
That's on me.
Oh, nice. For some reason, from the distance, I thought that was like a cursed Garfield.
Oh, I'm sorry, John Garfield.
Why is this the cutest pancake I've ever made? There's just something about it that looks so, like, sloppy. But it's like, you know, when people's art styles are sloppy.
Yeah.
Like Charles Schultz. I'm not saying it's as good as Charles Schultz, but you know what I mean.
I get what you're saying.
You got more dogs!
Holy smokes, so many dogs.
Wow, I have so many friends who are in Seattle here.
I've been there. We went there.
We had a fun time in
Yeah,
Seattle.
that was a good time.
Was that your first time in Seattle?
That was, yes.
Yeah, we both explored Seattle for the first time for like 6 hours, and it was raining the whole time.
Yeah.
But we just like walked around.
I was trying, because I remember I had another one not long after that, but it was a really just in and out. Actually, I went back a few times after that solo, but there was never any time to do anything. It was always one of those, like, I show up, I do the gig, and then I go home.
Gina, what was that in answering? I mean, I know, but what was it answering? But yeah, no, Seattle was awesome. Seattle was, it's a city I definitely miss. We are having a COVID-safe Seattle party. Come quarantine with us. Bring a corkscrew. Are y'all drinking? That's illegal. It's not. They're all of age. I'm not trying to make stupid jokes like that on the stream. She's 23 years old.
I'm this many years old.
I am still sad that, like, it was a hard call because, like, okay, so, oh, Gina said, okay, because it's the cutest pancake. Thanks. I wanted to go, but it just, like, with work, with the fact that we have a cat who's, like, this tiny kitten, and we don't want to leave her for 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah, we just made the call that Gina go visit her family and I stay behind, and I'm sad about it, you know? Like, it felt like kind of a lose-lose situation either way. Not that either one, like, I shouldn't say lose-lose. It was both, there were cons either way, you know?
There was no right answer.
There was, yeah. Because, like, it'd be money for a flight, it would be stressful to travel, like, you know, God forbid I'm just in Seattle with COVID and then I can't come back here to work or anything, and Dancakes were already, like, with all 4 of us spinning a zillion plates, and again, new kitten who I didn't want to leave for like 3 weeks. We just got her. But yeah, I'm sad about it. We all played an online game though last night because it's Gina, her sister, and then her sister's partner, and we all played, like, what would you call, like, what's a good comparison for those games that are like you draw and people try to guess it? I guess like Pictionary, but you know, the ones you can play online.
Yeah.
Like, everyone has their laptop or phone or something, and then they get a word and they draw it, and the first person to guess it wins. We played that at weird hours of the night last night, so that was fun. So it's kind of like I'm there, but I'm just sad about it.
You do what you can.
Yeah.
The whole situation's a bummer. It's like, what can you do?
Zemi Wolf says, draw it? Question mark. Oh, do you mean like the game? The one we played was called Scribble.io. Oh, we got a donation request via stars, according to Jeremy, and it's Megalodon Monster Truck. Lucky you.
Nice.
God, I wish that was me. A megalod. Is that existing, or is that a combination of words? Because if that's a combination of words, then wow, we've been blessed by that request.
Hashtag blessed.
Megalodon Monster Truck. I did a monster truck on a Joy of Pancakes, and I was really happy with how it came out.
I have not done a monster truck on Joy Pancakes, so I have no point of reference for this. Have I done a monster truck?
Wait, are you telling me you haven't made a monster truck pancake?
I might have made one.
What, do you live under a rock?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I do live in a stone house.
Whoa.
So
kind of, yeah.
So yeah.
It's
I live in a rock.
Yeah.
Or I live.
That's even worse.
I'm encased in rocks.
It's a real Monster Jam monster truck. Okay, so apparently it's an existing monster truck. I'm sure it's still amazing. I don't know, sometimes people just throw various words at us, and Megalodon Monster Truck just kind of felt like one of those. I'm gonna look it up right now and see what we're dealing with here. Oh, it's still cool. This is still like how I would have drawn it. Yeah, it literally just looks like a shark. Amazing.
I'm okay with that.
That's gonna be a really cool pancake.
Is that the one Jeremy sent? Is that what you're looking at? Oh, Jeremy sent a reference. Or do you just?
Oh no, it's the other shark decorated monster truck. I kid. No, that's it. Sorry. You're just like, oh, is it this one?
I didn't know if you.
Monster truck.
I just meant, are you looking at the same image I'm looking at?
Oh, okay.
That's
okay.
what I meant.
Actually, yeah, I was. So.
That's all. Jeez Louise.
Sorry, I'm being a
Being
jerk.
a jerk face. Being a real megalodon.
Whoa, thanks. I wish I was a megalodon. That'd be cool.
Hate when you try to take just like a little part of a line and then like you pull up a bunch.
Yep.
It's not the best.
Hate it. Skykid says Ben lives in a castle, sleeps in a coffin, and comes out at night. And then they say jokes.
That's. I mean, he's not. I mean, that far off, really.
It's COVID. That's everybody right now.
That's very true.
Maybe not the castle. I moved out of a castle, arguably. I was in a big apartment building and I moved into a teeny house.
Yeah, I mean, if I live in a castle, it's a very small one.
Jeremy says, at least we're staying true to form by making this on a Sunday. I love it.
Very nice, Jeremy. I enjoyed that reference and I understood it.
You pay for the whole seat, but you'll only need the edge. Nice.
Make sure I don't space the teeth too far apart and make them look all like, what would be the word, like Billy Bob shark teeth? That's a thing, right?
I love the implication that there would be like hillbilly sharks.
I'm a megalodon. I'm gonna run over all your cars.
You know what's really wholesome, going back to cats, is I tell my Nana that my cat's name is Banjo, and it's so funny because it throws her so much for a loop. She's like, now where did you get that? Mm-hmm. It's just funny. She's like, what? Who names a cat Banjo? And I'm like the instrument? And she's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like, I think she forgets that it's an instrument, and then I tell her it's an instrument.
That's just a nonsense word.
Sammy Wolf says, one of the boy cats I have is named Sassy. That's a great name for a cat.
Yeah.
Cats are sassy, regardless of the gender of the cat. They are just divas.
I'm going to put some highlights on here to hold my lines down, because they are starting to peel. These highlights. This happens to be highlights in all the places I'm putting down that my lines are peeling. I'm going to turn my drill down. All right. Some more of this massive undercarriage, which is so much undercarriage. And really just.
We're listening to a song right now called Danger Noodle.
Ooh.
I want to hear it.
It's a very descriptive title. Does it evoke feeling?
I guess. I guess it sounds dangerous. If I could be a bit crass for a moment, am I the only one who thinks that like all lo-fi music sounds the same? It all just like very similar vibes, I guess. And I know that like the whole point of it is a vibe, but I swear it's, I don't know, it just sounds like every lo-fi song I've ever heard.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's kind of because like lo-fi.
And I like lo-fi.
Because lo-fi is not. Lo-fi is a style, it's not a genre.
Yeah, but it's all like electronic, it's all like...
I've heard that's, if you, okay, so if you want to hear, so just to, a little music history lesson, I guess.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so, you should, I don't know, if you like the Beatles, right?
Oh god, I feel like if I answer anyway except for one, I'm gonna be executed.
Well, either way, you know who
I like Beatles the way that casual listeners like the Beatles. Like
that's
I have a
perfectly
friend
fine.
who's like, oh, the Beatles. She's got posters, she's got vinyls, and I'm just like, I like Eleanor Rigby, and we all live in a yellow submarine. You know, like I'm not like, oh, the Beatles are just.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
So Paul McCartney of the Beatles, he created what many people refer to as the first lo-fi, like the OG lo-fi album, and it was the very first solo album released by any of the Beatles, just called McCartney, and he recorded it. He had a little 4-track recorder, well, a big 4-track recorder, because this is the late 60s, and there were no little mini four tracks. And he just basically he rented a farm. He had a rented farm that him and his wife lived on, and like he recorded over the course of 6 months with like one microphone, and then he put it out like right before the Beatles broke up. And it's a really good album, but it's very loose. He plays all the instruments on it.
Wow, that is music history I didn't know.
Yeah, and I love it.
Really, that's interesting.
I think it's that, and I mean Paul McCartney. I mean, because he puts out so much stuff, and like some of it's kind of iffy. He doesn't. Sometimes I think he doesn't get the credit he deserves. I mean, he does too, because everybody knows he was in the Beatles, and like he definitely gets tons of props for that. But yeah, beyond creating, what's considered the first lo-fi album, he also basically invented indie rock on a RAM, which is sort of the same thing. He recorded himself. He plays most of the instruments. His wife sings a lot of the harmonies and stuff.
Someone asked for the Grinch. I'm showing the Grinch I made earlier.
And it's just a really, really good album.
Neat. I'll have to check it out. That looks really good.
Thanks. Let's see here.
Got a lot of people asking for the Grinch, and we could always make another one if that's what Ben wants to do. But hi, Becca. This is Becca Kennelly. We've got 2 frequent Becca viewers, so I have to clarify. It's good to see you, though.
Two regular Beccas. Let's see. We don't have a gray. I already used that.
That pale blue is
This is about as close. Yeah, this is about as close as I'm gonna get.
Wow, what a day to have so many shades of blue when it's time for the Megalodon monster truck.
Actually, Paul McCartney just put out a new album too. So there's McCartney, and then he put out a second album, McCartney 2, and then he just put out McCartney 3. Guy's freaking 72 years old now or whatever. I don't know how old he is. He's really old. And again, he plays all the instruments and just kind of did it himself.
It's super cool.
And apparently it's really good. I mean, Paul McCartney's solo stuff has always been kind of hit and miss. But whenever it seems like it's just whenever he feels like it, he's just like, you know what, I'm just going to put out an amazing album this time. And then he just puts out something that's just like, holy smokes, this is amazing. And then he'll put out a couple of stinkers, and then he'll be like, you know what, I'm going to make a good one again.
I think one of my favorite, things that happened regarding Paul McCartney, and again, my knowledge is limited, but this is another Todd in the Shadows thing where he pointed this out.
Mm-hmm.
Paul McCartney, Kanye West, and Rihanna collabed on that song, 4 or 5 Seconds, and Todd was saying, this should have been a disaster, and weirdly enough, they all play on each other's strengths, and so there's a really good song with Paul McCartney, Rihanna, and Kanye West, and it's a good song. I get it, it's one I have a lot of nostalgia for, because it just kind of reminds me of high school, but in a good way, it's man, this song it just elicits this really, there's just this mood about it, and it's just funny, because, he says, this should have been when, who was it? It was was it Will.i.am and Mick Jagger who collabed on a song, and it was terrible?
That'd probably be bad, yeah.
Yeah, I forget.
Mick Jagger does not have near the range of Sir Paul McCartney.
Beautiful.
As far as like his songwriting, like I love Mick Jagger, but like yeah, because Paul McCartney could basically do whatever the heck he wants and like make it sound like he even has a like he was even putting out electronic music in the 80s under a pseudonym, or would it be under a stage name. I think it's called The Fireman or something like that. And like yeah, he's
let me go back up to your request list.
yeah.
I saw Rudolph in there.
I can do Rudolph.
I kind of wish I would have done Rudolph while I was on. But that's you should do that one.
I haven't done a Rudolph in a while, so.
You should do the biggest, shiniest red nose you can. That's why I like doing Rudolph so much, is because I like making glowy stuff.
Yeah. Well, let's see here. All right. Here we go.
Now I've got that stuck in my head. If you haven't heard it, you probably did. It was a hit, like on the pop charts and stuff. But it was
It's been a while.
4 or 5 seconds.
I listened to it like once or twice. I wasn't like, it was fine. I wasn't like enamored with it.
It's like a really chill song about just like, it's basically just like, God, I just want to like hang out with friends and not think about the world, and my work and my job and everything makes me want to scream. And if I break down, just like help me out, because I just want to have fun this weekend. That's basically the song, but it's really pretty. I don't know. That's just one of my favorite pop songs, and it's probably, you know, partly because of the memories it has attached to it. But
yeah, it's not a bad song. It's yeah, I don't even honestly remember what it sounds like, if I'm being real.
It's like 4 or 5 seconds from wildin', and we've got 3 more days till Friday. I'm trying to make it back home by Monday morning. I swear I wish somebody would get me, 'cause that's all I want. And it's like, I think Paul's playing like a guitar, but like it has a good beat to it still. Like it's like they mixed it. It's like he's playing guitar, but I don't know. It almost feels kind of lo-fi. I don't know. It's just a good song, and I like it. And it's just funny because I don't know. There's just something funny to me about Kanye West, Paul McCartney, and Rihanna, and then making like a good song. Not to say that they're bad artists. It's just like, you know, sushi ice cream. It's like some things you just don't combine. Aw, Sky Kid, that's so sweet. Sky Kid says, I've got something epic for the team. Hopefully it makes it to you safely. Got a lot of really cool people. Like, my neighbor told me she was sending me something. I literally just got a text from my friend Abby asking for my address so she could send something, and then Sky Kid just said it. Y'all are fantastic.
Yeah, thank you so much. Like, we don't expect anything from anybody, but we really appreciate it when we get unexpected things. Like, I mean, who wouldn't, honestly? If you didn't, you'd be kind of a jerk.
Wait, Gina, really? One Direction covered that song? You would know. I did not know that. I have to listen to that.
I wouldn't know that either. I don't even know a One Direction song.
Gina has taught me so much about One Direction. Because, like, I knew them just because they were a pop band, you know? I just knew some of their songs I heard on the radio. But Gina was, like, deep in that fandom.
It's like, wait, let me show you.
Yeah, and it's funny because Angelique was too. So Angelique and Gina would both roll their eyes at me when I would ask a seemingly innocent question. Like, wait, people think this about the band members? And they were like, ah, she's really asking this? I'm just like, y'all are being
My
mean.
lord.
A friendly dad, hi. Good to see you. He says, yo. Excuse me.
Let's get our monster truck out of the way. He's not quite ready. Technically, I could flip him, but...
What if Rudolph just really likes monster truck rallies?
He's looking right at him.
How good are you guys at puzzles? I like puzzles. I can't tell you if I'm really good at them or not because I'm not really sure.
I would say I'm mediocre at best. It's not a.
We do puzzles as a hobby. We're not looking to make it a professional thing, you know?
Not going pro anytime soon.
I have a little brother who loves puzzles.
Well, your brother is a freaking.
Yeah.
He does them backwards, right? Isn't that...
Yeah. He does puzzles, and then when he's done, he like, or he'll just undo them, and then he'll do it backwards, just like looking at the pieces without any of the photo, like the photo on the pieces.
It's wild.
Yeah, I miss him. My little brother Griffin is autistic, and he just really loves puzzles, and so I grew up with like if at any given moment at my parents' house there are 5 to 10 puzzles on the living room floor, and it's just like so normal to me that I only realized a few months ago, like, oh, that's not typical. It's not typical
This isn't
walk
how people
in
live.
and find puzzles all over the floor, but that's just always how it's been.
All right. Almost.
Skykit says there will be a missing piece. You have to figure out the missing piece. Wow, this sounds very interesting.
It's a mystery wrapped in an enigma.
Skykid, you are a beautiful human being. Thank you so much.
Okay, let's see here.
That looks really cool so far.
Trying to figure out what colors I got.
I do not like how this med that I'm on makes me feel when I'm tired. It's like right now I feel very tired and very amped at the same time, and it's all canceling out in this weird, like I could fall asleep but my heart's racing.
That's interesting.
And it's only every once in a while. It's only like I took it hours ago, and it's just ugh.
Yeah, that doesn't sound ideal.
I wish they would just put me on Vyvanse.
That's what I think Diva takes Vyvanse.
I would love Vyvanse. I took it one time, and it worked really well. And they're just like, let's keep putting you on these meds that like make you kind of anxious. And I'm like, can I just have Vyvanse?
I think I don't know if she's still on it. I just took it for a minute, at least. All right, and
I'm probably tired because I stayed up till 5 a.m. last night.
Don't do that.
I know. Again,
I was up till like, I can't really stop. I can't really.
Do not judge me.
I was up till like probably 3.
Yeah, I was up till 3. It's just, it's like, I'm just so sick of. I'm sick of having to go, like, I've never been more sick than this year of having to go to sleep. Because, like, I could have gotten work done last night, but it's 5 in the morning, and I'm like, Dana, you are going to hurt yourself if you make yourself stay up through the night. Like, I'd be here right now, and I'd just be like, I haven't slept, and no one wants that. And I do feel like I got a good night's sleep, because I slept until, like, 11, and I don't know.
Yeah. I tend to, I'll definitely come in here a few times without getting any sleep. I'll usually, the thing is, like, I don't have any problem, like, if I'm working, or if I'm like I'm tired and it's the middle of the day, I'll just take a nap, you know?
I'm not a napper. I never have been. Beautiful.
So I will definitely hop on we have one of those giant 6-foot wide bean bags in our living room. I'll just hop on there and take a couple hours.
I kind of hate the beanbag I have now because it was my bed through the 3 months I had mono, because I couldn't, because Gina was over at my house every night, and I could not, it was so, well, and I guess that's kind of irrelevant because it was like, 1, I couldn't share a bed with anybody, but 2, I needed to sit up because my, like, I don't know, it was just so bad. And so I slept on that beanbag for months after, like, the doctor, like, if anyone was here the last hour, like, when the doctors, like made my mono even worse, I couldn't sleep, and I had to, like, but when I did, it had to be, like, upright. And, yeah.
That's no fun.
So that's when I slept on my beanbag, and now every time I sit on the beanbag, I'm like, ugh, I have memories.
Luckily for me, I do not have. I tried a weighted blanket the other day. Didn't like it.
You didn't like it?
I don't like weighted blankets.
Interesting.
Let's see. Let's drop that. Let's drop that request list there.
Yeah. In the meantime, I'll scroll up to it. But Jeremy, if you could drop that list again. Captain Barnacles from Octonauts,
Ooh.
Santa SpongeBob, Nathan Drake, and Wolf.
All right. Let's see here.
I know for a fact the person who requested the wolf is still here.
What kind of wolf was it? Just a wolf?
They just said wolf.
All right.
I mean, heck, you could do their profile picture. I could get a picture of that.
I mean, if it's not a particular wolf,
Go
then
nuts.
just...
Oh, here you go. Becca, I don't know if you saw, but we already did the Grinch. I mean, we could do it again, but typically, because we have so many good requests, we don't really want to duplicate anything. Do you want me to show it on camera again? Because I made the Grinch, and I'm sorry, you missed the drawing, but, we want to try to get to everyone's request.
It's still on the video. You can always go back and watch it again. So I'm going to do Sam the Snowman since I got Rudolph right here. And that's a
cool.
pretty quick one, so...
Okay, Becca. If you want, when you're saying yes, please, I assume that means you want to see it. I will show it off. I will cut to the moderator cam really quick. One second. Zinga. Oh no! That! Oh no.
You ruin it?
It just folded over. No! There we go. That's okay. The pancake folded over 3 times that day.
Holy smokes.
Holy smokes.
That's a whole lot.
It's not super well lit. I'm sorry. Y'all quit with your laughing emojis. I'm human. No, it's really funny. It's honestly funny when that happens. That's kind of what I mean, though. I mean, the pancakes are durable, That's the nice thing, is stuff like that can happen, and they're fine. But Becca, I'm glad you like it. I had fun with this one. I tried some weird shading and stuff. I'm sorry you missed it, but feel free to go back and rewind, and you can check out that drawing. And again, if we could make everyone's request, we would. Oh, I should probably cut back to the normal cameras.
That would be impossible.
Oh, that's so cute. That already looks like him. And does he play a banjo?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a thing.
Cause I'm 4 or 5 seconds from wildin'.
I'd like to get a banjo.
I have a banjo-lele.
Yeah, I want to. But I see, if I'm gonna get a band, because I can, they've got effects and stuff where I can make my guitar sound like a banjo. So it's like if I'm gonna get a banjo, I'm gonna get a legit banjo and actually learn it.
Guys, would you want us to on these streams? Would you want us to bring in our instruments and serenade y'all while you watch us make pancakes? Like if Ben's making pancakes, I can play a shanty on my banjo ukulele. Drop snake emoji if that's what you want. Drop them snakes.
I've got 2 of my guitars in the other room already.
Sick. I only know Country Roads on the guitar, but I know a lot on the banjo.
John Denver?
Yeah. Country Road, take me home. Because I only know 4 chords on the guitar. Because guitar's hard.
Yeah, I guess. It's hard for me because I've been playing for 20 years, so it's...
Yeah. Sky Kid, it wouldn't be too loud. We would turn down. Yeah, Gina, I bet. But we would probably turn Pretzel off for those bits. And
Yeah, that would be awkward, playing over the music.
Just chill lo-fi over me strumming 1940s uke tunes. And I've got lots of practice because well, I don't mean to be dark or anything, but my grandpa passed away 2 months ago. That's actually why I was out of Dancake stuff for like 2 weeks. Like I wasn't on any of the streams or anything. But he taught me how to play the uke, and he played the uke, and I played him like so many songs in the 5 days before he passed away, because he would like kind of dance to him and stuff, and I could tell he liked hearing him. So I practiced every song I knew that week because I was just playing almost nonstop, and it's just because, you know, it's like keeping him company, but also we were in a hospice / like nursing home, I guess, and the people in the place were like, "Are you playing a banjo uke?" And I was like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Do you know this song?" And there was this, it was funny. It was like a comedy. It was like I'd just be like sitting out in the hallway after playing for my papa, and then like little old people in wheelchairs would wheel up and be like, "What is that?" And I'd be like, a banjo uke. And they'd be like, "Do you know this song? Play it for me." And then in one day, like the workers of the place were just like, "Hey, love, come over here." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And then they would like gather the old people, everyone wearing little masks and stuff, and I would just play for them, and we have it on video. We just have like I was just, when I wasn't playing for my papa, I was playing for all the old people. It was really cute. At one point they brought me into a room. They're like, "Hey, can you be music for today?" I was like, "What?" And they're like, "Yeah, here's a pamphlet, like a printed out like thing of songs. Play these." And it was so cute because they were like, you know, like a lot of them have like memory loss and stuff, so they were like the most basic songs, like "Happy Birthday" and "America the Beautiful" and "Yankee Doodle" and stuff like that. And yeah, I just played, and it was just funny because some of them were like really headstrong, so they'd start singing and they'd be like, "Play along," and I'd be like, I gotta count down, you know, like I'd be like, "All right, we're gonna play America the Beautiful," and then one guy in a wheelchair would just be like, "Oh, say, da, da, da," and I'm like, "No, I haven't started yet."
Oh, Canada.
Yeah, but it was cute, and it was a very special experience, but I feel like I've got a ton of practice because of that. That was just like a week straight, and I also played for my Nana after he passed away, because, you know, just kind of distract her and get her spirits up, and it was fun. But I have that really helped me shake the dust off, I guess. And yeah, like I said, my papa's the one who taught me, so it was very special, and that's why I don't think it's that weird to bring up, because yeah, it's sad, but it was cool.
It's something we all gotta go through.
Yeah, that was a very special connection I had with my papa.
It's literally, it's sad, but it's also like, it's like, well, it's like, it's sad, but it's also, that's the ideal scenario.
Oh my God, absolutely. Like I keep telling people, like, yeah, of course I'm torn up about the fact that he passed away, but it was like the most ideal death you could ever imagine. Like, he lived a long life. He died of just natural causes, you know, nothing crazy. And he had his whole family around him, and we had like a week to be with him before he passed away, and like, you know, it was ideal. So I'm grateful for that. This year especially, it could have been a lot worse, you know?
For sure.
For sure. I actually got to spend my birthday with him. He died the day after my birthday.
All right.
So yeah, something we all go through, and I'm grateful it went like it did. So anyways, if you want, that's my segue into saying that I learned the ukulele because my papa taught me a bunch of 1940 songs back, like before I was in high school. Like he was just like, "I'm gonna teach you all the songs I know." And he's, you know, at the time he was like 75. So he's like, here's all the 1940 songs I've been playing since college. So if you guys want some retro, timeless ukulele jams, or modern, I know songs by Train. Let me know, and then Ben can play most things from what I've seen.
I always tell people, if you give me an instrument and give me a day, I'll figure out how to get it to make noise.
Nice.
That's about it.
By the way, feel free to call it whenever. You can go as long as you want, but we have been going for exactly 2 hours.
All right. Well, let's do last call here. So let's drop that list again, or see what.
Do you have the link ready?
No. We don't have to drop the link.
Okay.
I just mean to list the request.
Oh, yeah. Jeremy, would you mind? Actually, you know what? It was multiple things, so Jeremy, don't worry about it. I'm just gonna scroll up because it seemed like that was a lot of work because it was multiple copies and pastes. And it wasn't that long ago.
Nathan, what was the Nathan one?
Nathan Drake. He also got a wolf, which, like, I would personally get to, because I feel like I think I said earlier I wanted to get to that one, and they've been watching the whole stream.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't want to do it, I'm happy to, and I don't say that like I want to do it and study. It's just like I love drawing wolves, so if you're just like, I'd rather just do one more, then I'll be like, sweet, I'll jump on. I don't care. But also, you seem like you're enjoying yourself, so do it.
I can toss a wolf on there.
Cool. All right, so we got Adam Cole, Mando, Mr. Bingle, Abominable Snowman, iCarly logo, Voltron, Umbreon, I Love You, Hand Sign, ASL, Michael Polson from Volbeat, he's a singer. Someone said an anime boy. I love how vague that is.
It's very vague.
Captain Barnacles from Octonauts, Santa SpongeBob, Nathan Drake Wolf. Guys, I'm going to remind you too that if you want to prioritize any of your requests, because I can see a lot of you guys repeating your requests, which we appreciate. I appreciate you letting us know we're still here. You're still here. But if you want to prioritize anything, please feel free to throw on as little as $1 you can check it out, the little, what's it called? Crawler or something?
Yeah, ticker.
The ticker at the bottom of the screen. Actually, the link is right there, dancakes.com/Sunday-request. If you donate any amount, as low as $1, we will make your thing first. So if you want, whatever you want, if you go there and throw that $1 on, we'll make it now.
Skip the line.
Skip the line. Fast pass. And we're not just trying to get your money. The reason I say that is because we're inevitably going to disappoint somebody. We love doing these streams, but we are human and we can only take so many requests, and we try to get to as many as we can. But we will prioritize it if you're willing to help support our business monetarily. Again, as low as $1. So I'm just gonna say that. Hopefully there's no hurt feelings if we don't get to you.
We'll be back next week.
We will. We'll be back next week, and if you just really like watching pancake art, feel free to join in the Joy of Pancake stream. That's Monday and Wednesday, 1 to 3 Central Standard Time. Or there's a Friday Joy of Pancakes from 6 to, I keep saying 8, but I want to say 10, knowing you. It seems like you're on really late, but maybe not.
I try to keep it. I've been.
Okay, 6 to 8 Central Standard Time Friday.
I always say 8-ish.
And
sometimes I go long, but
yeah.
But I've been.
Well, we all do.
I've been trying to not make pancakes that take me 3 hours on the stream.
Yeah. And if you come to the Wednesday stream, which I am pretty sure I'm doing this week, no promises. I am really busy, so you know what, I might not even do it. But if I do, which you'll know tomorrow, I'll talk to Dan before then. Feel free, if you come to that Wednesday stream, I take requests. And I don't just mean make, this character, that character. I mean the Joy of Pancakes is for making art pieces, and I like prompts. I like when people give me ideas. So someone could say Galaxy Wolf, and if I like it, I'll make it. Which, funny enough, I've already made a Galaxy Wolf. Oh, the Friday is Xmas, so no stream.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, we're taking Christmas off, so.
Yeah, does it even make sense to stream on Wednesday? I mean, that's the Christmas Eve.
That's totally up to you and Dan. I don't think anybody would be upset, or I think anyone would understand if it was let's chill for a couple days.
Well, and the other thing is, and I don't want this, I don't want this to be oh, well, you should put work first, because what I'm saying is I don't want this to be I'm willing to put this aside, but I know Dan and I are both scrambling to get Anthromancer stuff done by Christmas, and so putting one or the other of us on the stream, if it's already kind of a weird time for people to watch, I'm if it makes sense for us to skip it, I know we'd both benefit from it, because we'll be scrambling, but I also don't want that to be no, I've got other stuff, I can't work, does that make sense?
Yeah.
I know Hank gets a little, when he hears us talking like that, he's can't skip work for Anthromancer, and I get that.
I think it's okay, considering the time of year.
What do you guys think? If we had a stream on Wednesday, would you watch? I'd love your feedback, because as you can hear, we're discussing Wednesday is the 23rd. And it's a weird year, though, because typically I'd be everyone's traveling, because I know that's the day I would be going back to my parents' house, but most... Are people traveling? I don't even know.
I hope not.
Yeah. Unless you're doing what Gina did, where she flew in, and quarantined herself until she got test results, and then she saw the people, and that's the only place she's going is to her dad's apartment. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
You know, and even then, that's like a little bit of a stretch in terms of like, I hope not everyone's doing that, you know? I hope it doesn't sound like I'm throwing Gina under the bus. She is being extremely safe. But you know what I mean. I'm saying, like, are people just casually like, nope, I'm going to large gatherings. Her gathering too was like 4 people, so.
Yeah, I'm definitely not going anywhere.
Sky Kid says depends on scheduling. If you can't, no worries. If you can, I'll join. Cassie says she would watch. Semi says they would watch. Okay, well, I will consider it. If anything, it might be kind of a nice break from all the stuff that Dan and I will be working on. Maybe I could keep it to 2 hours. It was actually kind of nice last time I kept my stream to 2 hours out of force. We had a class. But it was kind of nice to keep it to like 2 hours and keep it on a time crunch. So maybe I'll do that again. Maybe it'll be like, okay, 3:10 at the latest is when the stream ends.
I mean, I've been doing a pretty good job of keeping mine down to 2, and like I think my stream the other day. I mean, part of the reason why my stream the other day was short was because I was super tired because we had a class at 6 in the morning, or actually it was at 8:15. I had to get up at 6 in the morning to get here, and so like I had been in the studio for like 12 hours by the time my stream started.
Nice.
And so like I definitely was like, I'm gonna make sure I don't go too long on this stream because I am tired. But yeah, that's usually why I only do 2 pieces too, so I can not be here till like 11 streaming. All right.
Some people are saying like, don't overwork yourself, and that's kind. Thank you, Zemi Wolves. Cute. I like it. I'm gonna zoom in on that. Hold on. Nice. Very cute.
Playing that banjo.
Sky Kid and Zemi say don't overwork yourselves. Yeah, that's fair. See, I think that's the frustrating thing about like the whole COVID like burden of what everything going on is that it's so easy to overwork myself. I get out of bed in the morning and I feel overworked, you know, because it's like there's this emotional and physical weight on everything where it's like, well, I can't go out, I can't do anything but work and hang out at my house, which like I love my girlfriend, I love my cat, but I would love some variety, you know, like, and it just weighs on the brain. It just weighs on the brain to be isolated. And so it's like, yeah, don't overwork yourselves, but it's like, then I have to sit there and be like, but it's not that much work. I like the streams. I like drawing, and that's what I have to do with Anthromancer, and it's just so weird because it's like I have to lower my bar so low of what is work. You know what I mean? Like there are some days that if I go for a single jog, like a short jog, and I also make my bed and maybe do the dishes, whew, that was a big day of work. And like the rest of it's just laying in bed. And it's like, ugh. Everything is weird. Gina says, love it, Ben. Cool shadows.
Thanks. Yeah, on one low, like, if I sit and don't do anything for too long, I start to get like, I need to be doing something. I don't need to be watching TV. It's, I don't know. Then again, it's like I have so much, I literally will never run out of things to do. That's part of the problem. It's just like, you just keep working. You're just like, all right, I'm almost there. It's like, no, you're not. You're never going to be there.
What are you making?
Nathan Drake.
Oh, sick.
So I'm making old Nathan Drake though.
Oh.
From.
I
saw that and I was like, oh, that's interesting. Sorry, go ahead.
It's okay. I was just gonna say, Ben, I don't know what your endurance right now is like, but I am gonna say I thank Final Call at the very least for, or did we already do Final Call?
Yeah, I think this is gonna be probably the last one.
Okay, yeah, we did do Final Call already, so for anyone, oh wow, it says my mic is peaking. Don't worry about it, I'll just keep my voice down, but,
What? No, yellow's fine.
No, I know, it was hitting red a second ago.
Red's fine as long as it doesn't completely hit the top.
Oh, okay.
That's whenever it...
Oh. Thanks, Emma. That's very sweet of you. Emma says you're so talented.
Thanks. And do what I can with what I have.
Yeah, we did do last call, so I'm seeing some really great ideas for requests, but unfortunately, we did kind of. This is probably going to be Ben's last pancake. We've been going for about 2 hours and some change at this point. So yeah, I would say that, you know, if you guys want anything, we stream every Sunday with the intention of taking requests. So, you know, feel free to come back then. We're going to be streaming Monday and probably Wednesday. But that is not for requests. That's the joy of Pancake. Still fun to watch and still open to suggestions, depending on the artist. I know, like, if I take Wednesday, I will be taking suggestions. I mean, if I do Wednesday, I feel like I'll make something Christmassy, you know?
That makes sense.
Yeah, it would make sense.
That's...
But, yeah. Appreciate you guys watching. We had a big crowd today. Numbers are lowest right now that they have been, which is saying something because we still have a ton of people here. So that's really cool. So thank you guys so much. It's really, I can't tell people enough how much it's supporting us just to watch, like for you guys to watch, because if these streams were pulling in no numbers, it would be not as fun and a little sad, I think, because, you know, we've got this really good setup and we work our butts off to stream 4 times a week, and amazingly, we have a ton of people watch us every stream, and it's only grown with how much we've done this. And, you know, it's just with a year full of hardships and difficulties and unsureness, it's, you know, we can't say enough how much it means just to have one thing that's reliably like, okay, people want to watch this, you know? Because, like, we can't guarantee almost anything right now, so.
Nothing is guaranteed.
Nothing's guaranteed, so turning on a stream and having hundreds of people jump in is really amazing. So, appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for hanging out. If there's anything you want to know before we sign off, Pancake Art questions about us, questions about our streams that we do, let us know. Questions about, like, I know one thing that I'm happy to talk about because I've just been kind of excited for it lately is that if any of you guys are with a college or a business or something that needs events in this event challenged time, we do online classes and we've been teaching them more and more, and I have a blast with those. Personally, like the other guys like teaching them too, I imagine, or Ben, I don't know if you've taught an online class.
Yeah,
but...
I've done like 2, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I feel like that was my first one, at least this year, the one I did the other day. But if for any reason you guys want to know how to do pancake art or know someone that would, or know, you know, like you want to text someone who works with your college administration and say, hey, you should check these guys out, that would be amazing support for us. And also, they're really fun. Like, if my job for the rest of my life was just to teach people how to make pancake art, I feel like I would, maybe not the rest of my life, but like, at least the rest of this job with Dancakes, if all I did here was teach people how to make pancake art, I feel like that would be, like, awesome. I had such a great time teaching the other day, and it's like, I love that we're still able to do that kind of stuff.
Just forever.
Just forever.
Just teaching pancake art. What do you think?
I don't know. There's just something about it. I feel like I feel about the classes how Dan feels about streaming. It's just like, whoa, this feels like I told Hank, like, if I did all the classes, like, if that was my job, I'd be fine with that. It's just fun. It's just, I get a lot of gratification from teaching people art, because I went to a lot of art, you know, classes and presentations as a kid, and I just remember how much I, like, lit up going to them, and the fact that I get to teach them is really cool. And, you know, people say they have a blast learning how to do what we do. Maybe you too can make old Nathan Drake.
Yeah, someday. Dream big, guys.
Yeah, but anyways, all of that is just my roundabout way of saying we appreciate your support, we appreciate your viewership, we appreciate you guys showing interest in what we do, and yeah, thank you for coming by. It's really, really awesome in this antisocial time to see some familiar faces, quote unquote, see some familiar handles, and you guys bringing like a good energy to the chat and asking how we are and hearing how you guys are is great. So I don't know, just thank you for being a part of Dancakes' story.
Thank you for being a friend.
Thank you for being a friend.
Ba-da-da.
Back again.
Da-da-da.
I don't know the whole song.
As your heart is true, you're a pal and a confidant. Da-da-da,
Sunday,
da-da.
Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days. Nathan Drake, like Daniel Drake, except Nathan Drake is fictional. Bum, 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 bum. Nathan Drake is actually Dan's son,
Oof.
illegitimate son.
Is this like some multiverse stuff here?
Yeah.
Where it's just like
Yeah.
Dan went back in time and...
I should have said Nathan Drake is Dan's father. You're going a little nutso with the shading here. I like it.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
Sometimes you do stuff like this and it's like, ooh. And then sometimes it's like, ah.
Sometimes it's like, whoa!
Exact. Yeah, see, you know.
All the vowels.
You get it. He's old though, so it was like, it's one of those things like, I want to sell that dude's got, you know, gray hair and deep lines and... Whoa, now I'm just flinging batter everywhere. Alright, finish that, and then... I always try to give like a little bit of a collar to the shirt or something because I want to... Otherwise it feels too much like a disembodied head.
Mm-hmm. Also, it puts pressure on making sure that the head is like super accurate, you know? Like you can convey a lot with a collar of a shirt.
Yeah, I mean even just like what direction they're looking or whatever, like it can be like you can, like the perspective can look kind of weird if you don't actually put at least part of their neck or shoulders in there. Alright, just got our fill. There he is. And what kind of outline does Nathan Drake want? I think Nathan Drake... Red.
Like he just got shot in the game.
Oh, okay.
And the screen goes all red.
Never played Uncharted, so...
I played Uncharted 3 with my siblings, but it was just the multiplayer.
Ah. Oh, no, get out of there. Tried to scoot him out of the way and I scooted him right into that line.
That happens.
Alright, here we go. Wolf.
Sick. Sick. I like that shading.
Thanks.
Nicely done. Let me zoom in on it really quick.
Yeah, bring on that Zoom boy.
I don't know if this was intentional, but I like how the eye kind of looks like a bored cartoon eye. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's just like, ah. Looks like it's like out of a Dilbert comic or something.
Mondays, right?
Mondays. Just when your heart's not in it, just ooh.
I guess. I'm on the clock, so.
Semi Wolf says, looks amazing.
Thanks.
Thanks for the request, Semi Wolf. And then, like Ben said, sorry guys.
You're fading hard here.
I know. It's probably because this is the time I woke up the last few days. So it's like I woke up at 6 in the morning this morning. That's the weird thing is I don't feel tired because of the med, but I'm yawning and I'm drooping because I think like I don't feel how tired I am.
Your body's tired, but your brain's like, I'm awake.
It's weird. It's weird.
I think that's kind of like, because, I've talked about this before where like I've only had one time in my life where I had like a true blue like caffeine buzz. Because even now, because like I take medicine for ADD. I take modafinil, and it does something weird with your caffeine receptors. Where like for the first time in my life, coffee actually affects me in a good way. It actually kind of wakes me up a little bit, but it's still not like a full-on like I still can't get like a full-on caffeine buzz, no matter how much coffee I drink. and Dana and everyone here can attest to that because
Yeah.
I drink too much coffee. I stayed up for like 36 hours once, and then like I hadn't drank coffee for 6 months, and then I chugged like a 24-ounce coffee, and I was so tired, but like I was freaking like a Zoom boy though. I was just like, holy smokes.
Zoom boy.
Oh my God, I'd never, like my eyes.
Is this what everyone's doing?
Yeah, it's like my eyes felt bigger. Like it was just like, it was the weirdest sensation.
Drugs.
Yeah, and then it was the only, and then literally, so I had that one sensation, and I think it just was the combination of the lack of sleep and then not having any caffeine for 6 months, because I tried to have, because then I started drinking coffee again at that point, and literally the next day I drank another cup of coffee and nothing.
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
You just had that one beautiful high.
Yeah. And I've been chasing the dragon ever since.
That brown dragon.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Sky Kid said, "Here, Dana, bed emoji. Thanks. I will sleep in the tiny bed. I'll take it." All right, and by the way, guys, don't leave after this flip. We're going to show off all the ones we made today.
All right, here we go.
Nathan Drake. Bazinga. That's cool. Wow, that rendering came out really neat. Looks good on camera, at least.
Yeah.
Nice.
Kind of looks like David Hasselhoff.
Yeah, a little bit. Neat.
He's big in Germany.
Is he?
I mean, for his music.
Oh.
'Cause-
All right, guys, we're going to show off all the pancakes we made. This is fucking good. Meowie Christmas. Nice.
Shut it down, guys.
Shut it down.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna do a roundup here, so y'all can see the product of all of our hard work.
This is a good roundup today, by the way.
Yeah.
This is
Dingus, I should have got the griddle first, and then started getting pancakes. I did it backwards.
All right. So I kind of want to say like my favorite, like is that, I don't know, I've held back before, been being like, this one was my favorite from today, because I don't want to make anyone feel bad. If like, you know,
You're allowed to have a favorite.
Well, I really liked this one because of the perspective.
Yeah.
I really like that one. And I also like the ugly sweater one I made. Yeah, I just like, for some reason, the perspective on that lady. I like it.
Yeah, I think probably my wolf.
It's pretty good.
That's probably my favorite one. I like the Rudolph too. I was hoping.
Greninja.
Oh yeah.
Forgot about that one.
The only thing about the Rudolph is like I probably should have put the purple up here on the eye, because I was trying to get the shine coming back into the iris
Gotcha.
from the nose, but it just kind of looks like a weird smear.
Can we zoom the camera out at all?
We can.
Can I just like grab it?
Yeah, just the top one is the one close to the camera is the zoom. The other's the focus.
Cool. There they are. Oh wow, we made a lot today.
Mm-hmm.
Don't put anything on this one. I might put it in the freezer. I just like it.
Yeah. You like it, you like it.
I feel like if I would have drawn it worse, it would have been like whatever, but I just like it. But yeah, guys, let me scooch the table back. I got it. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Did it.
What do you guys think? What is your favorite? I like Meowie Christmas. I like this anime girl. Weirdly enough, I don't know. I say weirdly enough because when I was making it, I was like, I feel like I'm screwing up this perspective, but I like this wheelchair.
It's on point.
It looks like a wheelchair. I like the Grinch that almost died because I kept folding it in half. I liked the Greninja I made. I like this one you made.
Yeah.
Garfield lasagna deserves to be shown. So yeah, guys.
How do we? Well, we're winding down now, Nicholas. So, but you can, for reference, you can next week, or if we're here, I don't know if we're doing Sunday next week because of the holidays.
Probably. I mean,
It's the
I don't
20th.
see why not. It's 2
Yeah.
days after Christmas.
Yeah, that makes sense. So, but yeah, you
Well,
just
I also know we said we were gonna take like a little break,
yeah,
like for the team to
but
take
then
a break.
New Year's is coming up too, so we'll
I
see.
don't know.
But either way, yeah, you just you would drop a request in the chat or go to the link and the ticker on the bottom there. But I'm gonna cut to our wide here,
So many.
and we're gonna say our goodbyes, and hopefully our keyboard works today, so I can fade to
It
black.
probably won't.
Yeah, I need to. It's weird because it's not the keyboard. It's something with the laptop. Because like even if I hook a USB keyboard up to it, it doesn't work. No external keyboards work.
Yeah, I tried mine the other day because it
Yeah.
was bugging me.
Yeah, it's not. It's frustrating. But anyways, so yeah, we'll be back. We're doing a stream tomorrow. Joy Pancakes. Dan will be doing that, and then Dana may or may not be doing Wednesday. We're taking Friday off because it's Christmas, and then we'll probably be back next Sunday. Same time, 2 to 4 for the request stream.
Oh, yeah, 2 to 4. Sometimes we start at 1.
Yeah, one
Today was 1.
Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
But if you hit that bell and get those notifications, you'll know exactly when we go live. So,
Dang.
zing. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for all the donations. Thanks for all the cool requests. And we'll catch you next time.
And remember, mistakes are delicious.
Nom nom nom.
Nom 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 nom.
There we go. Let's see. No. It didn't work. All right, I'm gonna walk over here.
Sick.
I'm gonna walk over here.
I love how you like waited to test it like before, like just like, all right, big ending.
I don't want to fade to black and then have to come back and be like, okay, it works.
Bye everybody, love you.
right, guys.
Yeah, that's fair.